Hello guys, my name is Atanasi Hilary. I'm a software engineer by profession. Today I'll be taking you through the property management system, the PMS. A property management system is a system that helps you manage your rental, collection, tenants, etc. So I'll just log in as a super user to demonstrate the full functionality of the system. So once we've logged in, the system will redirect you to the main dashboard where you'll be able to see the total this month, total tenants, total houses. You'll be able to see rental balances, vacant houses, occupied houses. You'll be able to reset password. Our system has several features. One which is dashboard, which we've already interacted with. We have the house type. Here is whereby we add the house categories. We have houses. This is whereby we add houses under different categories. We have tenants module to where we add tenants. We have payment that handle transactions. We have reports. We have users. We have roles and permission and settings. So I'll go through one by one of the module. So I'll start with the house type module, whereby we'll add one category to use as a demonstration. So let's say we have a house in Nairobi, or let's say we have a house maybe in Bungoma. We'll use that as a sample, or you can use the name of the house or the name of your flat. So I'll just use the Bungoma as the category and save it. As you can see, Bungoma is already populated here. You can as well delete it edit it using this action. You can as well as update it here. So when you click on update, it will bring you to a form here whereby you'll be able to update here Bungoma S, let's say Bungoma 1. Then you update it, record updated successful, and when you come back here you'll see that you have updated the record. So I'll proceed and add some 2-3 houses under our Bungoma flat. So I'll say, let's say you have house number 12 in Bungoma flat, which is vacant, Bungoma 101. Description, maybe it's one bedroom. Then since it's one bedroom, let's say maybe this guy pays 10,000. Each room is being assigned 10,000 as monthly rent. So we'll add that. So as you can see, you have room number 12, Bungoma flat, rent 10,000, status vacant. You can update here and you can delete. So I'll proceed and add another house. Let's say you have house 13 here, category Bungoma, one bedroom, 10,000. So we have house 12 and 13 here, all are vacant. So I'll proceed to the next module, whereby now we have to add a tenant to the system. In case a new tenant comes to your plot, he has to go through the system rather than the paperwork you guys have been using before. So the tenant module, we have here a feature to add a new tenant. So we'll capture the detail of a new tenant here. Let's say you have a tenant called Atanasi. This is this number, the email here, atanasi@gmail.com. Then you select house. Once you select a room here, the room number, the category will auto filter itself automatic, so it doesn't give us that extra time of checking which house belongs to which category. So I'll select house number 12. Then when you select here, automatically it filter all those categories and remain with Bungoma flat. So the system automatically detect the category based on the house number. So we'll assign the date here and proceed and save. So the last payment here, the payment here updates itself automatically, the date, once the first payment has been initiated. So I'll go ahead and add a new tenant here called maybe new. Have a new tenant here, contact number this one, email, let's say use this one. Then we put here new. Then we select house, let's say use another house here, let's say we use 103. Then it will autofill itself. Then Oxford 1, Oxford 2 both have 103, so we'll choose one, update the date, then save. So the detail have been added successfully. I want us to go and monitor the house numbers here. The status initially were vacant. Automatically the system will update to occupied. So I'll go back here to houses. As you can see here, the status have been updated. Number 13 has been occupied. It's now number 12. It is now occupied. Has changed from vacant to occupied. Then we have 103 here. Oxford has been occupied. So I'll proceed and go now to payment module. So under payment, we have a new entry feature here to initiate payment. So we'll select our new tenant here called Atanasi. Let's say check for existing tenant Pascal. We can see Pascal has paid 6,000, has an rental balance of 1,000. So we'll proceed and initiate payment for Atanasi here. Atanasi has to pay 10k, so let's say maybe Atanasi has paid 7,000 here. This is cash. When we are using cash payment, we will proceed with this formality, but in case of M-Pesa, you will have to check here M-Pesa payment, and the M-Pesa form will populate itself automatic. You have to enter here Atanasi's number, then the amount Atanasi is paying at the moment, then we click the payment by M-Pesa button here. The STK will populate in Atanasi's phone. Atanasi will enter the PIN and the payment will be successfully. Then the system will capture the M-Pesa unique code here, the code, and it will populate under invoice here instead of this cash invoice. They will populate here the M-Pesa unique code. So I'll proceed and make a cash payment for Atanasi of 7,000. So the system tells us payment successfully. You've paid 7,000 out of 10,000. When I refresh here, you'll find that Atanasi has paid 7,000. Invoice number is here. Can as well update and delete the transaction. So I'll come again and select Atanasi. Here we'll see that Atanasi has paid 7,000. Balance is 3k. So let's make another transaction of 1,000 for Atanasi. Proceed and pay. So you'll see Atanasi has paid 8,000 out of 10k. That's the total transaction there. Then you come here, you'll find that Atanasi has paid 8k. This is the date update itself automatically. Then I'll go under report module, whereby you'll be able to see different reports based on tenant we have in the system. So our reports are very simple. They are auto generated once you click the button. So let's demonstrate one maybe for the monthly rental report. When you click here monthly rental report, the report will automatically generate itself. You'll see Atanasi has paid 8k, Pascal 6,400. We have Test who has paid 3,500. When you go to rental balances, you'll see that Pascal paid 6,400, balance 6,000. This one 3,500. Atanasi paid 8k, balance 2,000. We have new paid nothing, balance 6k. We can see vacant houses here, whereby you'll be able to see these are the vacant houses. You can see payment history, whereby you'll see all the transaction, like Atanasi made 2 transactions here. You can as well print the report, a hard copy report, so that you can present it to your boss at the end of the month, as well as you can download a PDF report here. You can download it. As you can see, the payment history report has been downloaded in format of a PDF. Each report is downloaded based on the name of the report, and you can just mail it to your boss. So I'll go to the roles module first. Under roles module, this is whereby you are able to create different departments. So let me delete here some department and I want to create an IT department, so I'll delete it first. So you can create here a role called IT for if you have a system maintenance officer in our premises. Then you assign him all privileges. Then select the department, maybe administration, and save it. So you have our IT department, all privileges, administration department. Then we come and now assign. Let's first create a user. Let's say you have a new user. This is our employee here, new user. Our new user email here. New user. Then we assign the new user IT department and save. So once we've saved the department and everything, it will appear there. So now we have assigned our new user a department. Now we have to assign our new user the department roles. Now that we have assigned the new user department IT, he or she has no privilege to perform anything in our system. So we'll go ahead and under manage user role and assign the IT department some roles, so that our new user will be able to do some things in the system. So far we have assigned IT these roles. We can go ahead and maybe check here all and add other privileges and save. So when you come and check here IT department, you'll be able to see that under admin, the roles that we checked have already been assigned to that department, as well as you can deprive the IT department some roles. So maybe update houses, update tenants. We can come here maybe and say IT department we deny him the role of maybe viewing rental balances or whatever, you can just uncheck and save. If you uncheck here and save, we'll have deprived the IT department that role. So when I scroll down here and under admin module here, we'll check that the delete tenant module and privilege has been deprived. So we have other features like setup and configuration, we have invoices, and we have general settings. So that's a brief presentation of our system work. Is very detailed, and you can see every detail of your tenant, no matter how many premises you have and where they are located. So as you can see, a status of houses is updated, and when you go back here to the dashboard here and refresh it, you'll be able to see that things have updated. Total collected this month 17,900, total tenant 4, total houses are 10, occupied we have 4 houses occupied, then we have vacant houses are 6, then we have rental balance of 11,000. Also you can go ahead and maybe our tenant want to leave the premises, has paid this total rent. We come here and tenants here, we can see let's say our new tenant here hasn't paid anything, so he want to clear with us. We go and pay the full rent and then clear our tenant. So new entry tenant here is let's say we have new, paid nothing, so our tenant here has paid 6,000, so he has cleared with the department 6,000 up to 6k. So our tenant has no balance whatsoever. So when we come here to maybe reports here and check rental balance, you will see that our tenant new has zero balance. So in case our tenant want to vacate the premise, we have to come here under tenant module and clear with the premise with our tenant here. So once I click this icon here and click OK, you'll see that our tenant and premise are safely deleted, are set to vacant. So you only do that after you have generated the monthly report and mailed it to your boss. So when I come back here to houses, you'll see that our house status will go back to vacant. Here 103 has already been updated to vacant. Initially it was occupied by our test user, so everything updates automatically. So when I go back to the dashboard here, you will get that the status has been updated. Initially we had 410, now we have 3 vacant houses have been updated, amount has been updated, rental balance has been updated. So that is the simple presentation. The system is very detailed, and we cater all features for our system depending on the requirement of our client. You can as well as log out here.